Lee Roman from Elm Treason.
And this is Bobby Steele from Elm Treason.
This is Joe Butch, and you're listening.
One.
Hey, this is Julie Gibb.
Hey, y'all, this is Michael Daughtry.
Hey, Dave here from Brush Cutter.
One.
Hey, this is Lil.
We are Coleus.
This is Mr. Susan. You are listening to New Music Saturday with Dr.Bones and MadAndersons. Those guys are crazy.
Right on, and welcome to Music Saturday. Very sorry about the late start. I had a few issues go on, so kind of delayed the start a little bit, but I do apologize, but we're here now and doing this. So, welcome to the show, and as always, MadAndersons are joining me. How's it going, guys?
It's going really well, Brian. How about yourself?
Pretty good. I'm just glad to get this finally started. Just kind of rushing like a madman. I had everything kind of preset ahead of time, but just getting these last few things to work properly, just, you know. just yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Otherwise, I might get a little carried away. So, but we're gonna start tonight's show off with a new song by the Boston Shakers, and this one's called "The Best Things in Life for Free." Dig this.
Flights to LA, sunshine from SoCal, French girls all day, those chicks are so wild. My own beach in Spain with big speakers playing, kickbacks, Mobities, sweeties and bikinis, best things in life, I want freebies. 2 shots of Jaeger or maybe 3 shot Patron, 1 for me, 1 for my dog, and 1 for that chick who never sleeps alone. I want the limes inside of my spice rum, get your hands off of my whiskey, we're going wild out on this beat. Ain't nobody getting no sleep if I can't have it free. I want my 20 back cheaper. You see what it costs in Spain? Plus they're allowed to grow their reefer. They smoke it in dope to the brain. I get all my change, I get all my cash tax free. But that's me. Sometimes we spend it on speakers, most times we spend it on sneakers. That's right. Who's down for rockin' to this Boston shaking? Who's got my drinks cause it's costing? We ain't paid for shh. They got your mind, soul and body, but they never got it from me. I want the best things in life for free. I want the best things in life for free. I want the best things in life for free. I want the best things in life for free. I want the best things in life for free. We don't pay to go out, we go out to get paid. Out with the bangers, the Boston Shakers. So get out that marker, make us the boss, gon' break it to haven for raving. It's all about making the papers. It's all about chasing the status. It's all just the same entertainment. We want it now in the streets, so just shake it up. Shake it up, baby. Yeah. I said maybe with money this life will be funny, but I ain't got nothing, can't take nothing from me. I'm after that milk and that honey, at least I have one of my city, she love me. I want it for free like I stole it, straight to the dome and reload it. Who got it? Yeah, who the hell owns it? Take it all back cause it's ours and we want it. Who's down for rockin' to this Boston shaking? Who's got my drinks cause it's costing, but we ain't paid for shit. They got your mind, soul and body, but they never got it from me. I want the best things in life for free. I want the best things in life for free. I want the best things in life for free. I want the best things in life for free. I want the best things in life for free. I want the best things in life for free. I want the best things in life for free. I want the best things in life for free. I want the best things in life for free. Give me it.
The Boston Shakers, Best Things in Life for Free. Now, this is another good one because the last one, the only other one we heard was Black Magic. And it's a great, I mean, it's got that good kind of blues rock tempo to it, and it's really catchy. And I like the vocals, kind of like the talking / singing. I mean, it can only work in so many levels, but it does work in this time around.
Yeah, they did a good job. I got kind of a retro vibe out of it as well. Had good energy. I liked it.
I did too. Yeah, it just had all kinds of attitude. Strange reference. As I was listening to it, it just had sort of that cockiness of David Lee Roth without actually sounding like him. But there was something about the presentation. But yeah, really cool tune.
Yeah, no, I could definitely see that. And the cockiness David Lee Roth definitely has. So
just attitude, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, but I mean, it's funny. It's part of the character, right? I mean,
Yeah.
lot of it is well, a lot of it's kind of a little bit co-confused, but
Well.
but yeah. So next up, we're gonna get to a band that I discovered. Thank you to Dave from Grasscutter. This band called Red Light Revival. This one's called Velvet Smile. Dig this. Red Light Revival with Velvet Skies. Now, that was really retro, and, you know, it kind of reminded me a little bit of CCR.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And we know who that is,
Well,
by the way.
Well, I would hope so.
No, we were hearing Mick Jagger.
Early Stones.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun tune. It had a lot of good energy, and I liked it.
I did too. Just exactly what Nolan said.
Definitely can see that. Actually, speaking of which, much of I mentioned last week, but I was watching. There's lots of volumes, but I have one of the Best of Ed Sullivan DVDs, and they showed a lot of. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, haven't I?
I think so.
Okay.
That's okay.
Well, anyways, point being is they're showing old Stones and like 65, 67, you know, and just seeing that, and it's so cool to see the old settings, and Mick Jagger about almost 50 years later still strutting like a little girl. So but you know what? He's good at it, and that's part of his stage presence, and that's part of what makes Mick Jagger, and that's what's always so cool about it.
Absolutely, and that's why he's lasted so long in this.
Well, that's right, eh? And because there's this other show, it was was called The Magnificent. Oh man, it was like an old variety show, sort of like an Ed Sullivan, but kind of later on. And I wish Magnificent something. I wish I could remember the name of it. I'll think of it throughout the show, and then I'll tell you what it is. But the point being, it's an old show, old variety show. So I was working overnight, like I do every Friday night, and the woman I was working with brought it in. And she goes, "You might appreciate this." And so a lot of old bands, and just really cool to kind of watch. And the people introducing them, like Flip Wilson.
Oh wow!
So so there's Casey and the Sunshine Band, which honestly I was getting really into. and old Rod Stewart. I think this was like just after the Small Faces and before he went solo, and the little tattoo and just did the long hair and just the dancing because Ron Wood was playing guitar then too for me. So, but it was just like, oh man, this is like super cheesy, but but cool at the same time too. We gotta love the nostalgia part of it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it was really cool. That definitely made my night. A lot of the old ones, there was a lot of good ones, and yeah, it was really cool. So like one of those things I'll probably look for to buy the whole collection of them. But it was nice because all they did there was no all they had was the introduction of the band each time, and then because the band will always play at the end of the show. So they just had the specific bands. You do the whole show so band after band after band.
Wow.
I will be really interested to know what that show is.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll Google it during the next song and figure it out. But the next song up actually is a band I happened to see last night. Well, I saw the last two songs and I'm kind of kicking myself in the pants for it because usually bands don't go on time and there's a last minute switch. So luckily caught the last two songs and I was a little upset with myself, but you know it happens. So the band is called Nimue, and this is the new side project that Anne and Nick are doing.
Excellent.
So Anne is playing guitar and singing. Nick is playing bass, which is not his normal instrument. Nick is normally a drummer.
Right.
And he nailed it. I mean, the two songs I saw was really good. So when we were talking to Anne last night, she says, okay, well, I'll send you the MP3 for tonight's show, and that she did. So we have, last night was our first live show ever, and here we go with a brand new song by a band called Nimue. This one's called Everything I Want. Everything I Wanted. Dig this.
There's no safety zone.